Yo, what's up guys? Will the RNG Lord here, and I'm bringing you my week 4 game of NPL Miners. We are playing against Mega Ocelot and the Indiana Hyperspacers. His team consists of Tapu Lele, Halucha, Mega Kangaskhan, Thunderous Therian, Crocodile, Primarina, Heatran, Alakazam, Vileplume, and Lantern, with the Z users being Tapu Lele and Lantern. And our team consists of Mega Charizard X, Azumarill. We did drop Tapu Fini to get Azumarill. Mamoswine, Roserade, Mesprit, Lycanroc Dusk, Tornadus, Umbreon, Galvantula, Mismagius, and Registeel. So we're gonna get into my team builder, and so the first mon we have is our Galvantula with Volt Switch, Bug Buzz, Hidden Power, Ice, and Sticky Webs. So the reason why Galvantula came this week is Osh only had 2 potential hazard removers on his team, being Halucha and Thunderous, and I don't think either of them could have really afforded to run Defog. So that was super nice in prep, because with him having limited defog options, having everything be slower than me is really nice. Next we have Mesprit. So this Mesprit was really back and forth, and so the team I built with A12QSD, shoutouts to him for helping me build this team, by the way. But the team I built with him, he told me to bring Rocky Helmet Mesprit. I actually changed it to Red Card at the last minute, but here at the team builder we are going to have Rocky Helmet, and I will get into that later in the game, why I'm showing you the Rocky Helmet set and not the Red Card set. But it's Stealth Rock, Healing Wish, Psyshock, and U-Turn, because Psyshock hits the Halucha hard because it gets the special defense boost from Psychic Seed, so that's why that's there. Then we have Mamoswine with Icicle Spear, Earthquake, Ice Shard, and Icicle Crash. This is an Adamant set. It's creeping something. I forgot what it's creeping because this game was actually about a week ago, but yeah, so Ice Shard was for something in particular. I can't. Oh, it was to hit the Thunderous. Yeah, so, or not the Thunderous, but there was a reason why this had priority on it, and I can't seem to remember it right now, but, yeah. So next we have our specially defensive Charizard X with Earthquake, Flare Blitz, Roost, and Thunder Punch. This can 1v1 a defensive Primarina, so that's really nice. Also, just being able to deal a lot of damage to his team in general. Next we have Registeel with an Assault Vest running Earthquake, Seismic Toss, Iron Head, and Superpower. So this is like the Tapu Lele switch-in of my team. Tapu Lele is such a headache to build against, so Registeel just was there to wall it mostly. Seismic Toss is always going to do a decent chunk. Then we have our Umbreon with Wish, Protect, Foul Play, and Baton Pass. This was intended to be Rocky Helmet. So the reason why Rocky Helmet was there was because of the Mega Kangaskhan, and I wanted, like, Rocky Helmet plus Foul Play really punished most Mega Kangaskhan sets. So let's get into the game. I'm gonna lead with my Galvantula, and here I'm just gonna take this opportunity to get Sticky Webs up as he scalds. So I'm just gonna hard switch out into my Umbreon because Lantern can't really do anything to me here, but he's just gonna Volt Switch out into Primarina, and I'm gonna take this opportunity to just scout what he wants to go for. So he's just gonna fire off a Moonblast. I'm just gonna Baton Pass into my Registeel as he tries to Encore, and that's gonna fail for him. Reggie Steele can also take any hits from an offensive or defensive Primarina. I thought he was offensive when I saw the Moonblast just fired off there, but he actually turns out to be a more defensive variant. So, yeah. Reggie Steele still hardwalls it pretty hard. So I'm just going to get a Seismic Toss on this Mega Kang. Now I'm going to go back out into my Umbreon. He does Wish, and he does have Drain Punch, but as you can see, he's taking more than he's doing to me. And I'm just going to Foul Play, doing a nice solid chunk to him. And here I'm just going to fire off a Wish on his switch because he realizes that his Kangaskhan set cannot 1v1 Umbreon. So I am just going to go back into Reggie Steele, get a Wish off. It does go back to full. So now I'm just going to keep getting damage on this Primarina, which is nice. He does burn me here, which is a little bit unfortunate because I am fully offensive Reggie Steele. However, it doesn't matter a whole lot because I was just clicking Seismic Toss for the most part anyway. But yeah. So as you see here, I'm just going to fire off another Seismic Toss, and now I go into my Mesprit, so we'll get into the Mesprit set a little bit later. I'm just going to get out Brox on the Protect here, and Lantern comes out. I'm going to U-turn. So now I go into my Charizard, and I'm just going to fire off an Earthquake, which should kill this Lantern, which it does. So now he goes into Primarina, and this is what Zard was meant to do in this matchup. It was meant to 1v1 a Primarina, so I am just going to Thunder Punch. So I'm going to Flare Blitz on the off chance that he goes Crook because of my Thunder Punch, because I knew he could, like, try to Encore me, so... Or no, I thought the next Thunder Punch was pretty obvious, so I just went for Flare Blitz to try to catch the incoming Crocodile. And as you see here, I'm going to Roost on his Protect. So here, once again, I expect the Crocodile to come in, but it doesn't. So yeah. Here I'm just going to keep clicking Flare Blitz. And it's apparent to me, since he hasn't gone Crook yet, that he just wants to sack his Primarina here. So, I mean, I am going to go for another Flare Blitz, but here I'm just going to Roost on the Protect, I believe. No, I just go for the Flare Blitz again. I still predict the Crook to come in, and here I just Thunder Punch because I'm like, okay, he's trying to sack this. He's not going into Crook. So, that comes out. Lele's going to come out, it's going to get affected by Sticky Webs, and I'm just going to go for a Flare Blitz. It's going to knock it in range to where my next Mon can just come in and Revenge Kill it. So, that's what happens. Lele will take out my Charizard X here, but I am going to just Buzz, and down goes the Lele. So now, here comes Kangaskhan, and I'm just going to Volt Switch on it. Go out into my Umbreon, which is my Rocky Helmet user. So, well, Mesprit was too at the time, but yeah, we'll talk about that here in a minute. So, I'm just gonna go out into my Mesprit, and he's Bulk Up. So, originally, what happened when I was building the team is last minute, I went back and changed my item to Red Card, but Showdown reset shortly before I played this game, so it was still Rocky Helmet, and this really hurt because, as you're about to see here, now Hawlucha just sets up in front of my Mesprit, and if I was Red Card, I would have avoided that, and I was supposed to be Red Card, but Showdown kind of fucked me up there. So yeah, he is Roost, and as you're going to see here, Hawlucha's basically just going to win the game at this point, and I'm just gonna save some time here. He's Mono Drain Punch, which was an interesting bring, and if I was Red Card, I 100% won this game, but he unfortunately I unfortunately was the wrong item, and Halucha's just gonna sweep me here. So that really sucked, but it is what it is. Like, I would have definitely been able to win the game with Kangaskhan because Kangaskhan was only at 27%. So I would have definitely been able to win the game with Kangaskhan at that point if I was red card. So that really sucked, but you learn from these kinds of mistakes. You learn to save your changes, or at least make them ahead of time and not right before the game. You want to make sure you prep for everything and don't have to last minute change before showdown resets. And yeah, so we are going to lose here, but I'll see you guys next time for our week 5 match versus the Inglewood Infernates, coached by King Clyde. Just one more thing with the Azu for Feeny drop. I will be making another transaction that is valid next week that required that Azu for Feeny drop to happen. So you guys will see that next week. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.